Let me ask you something. When your alarm rings, do you wake up with purpose? Or do you wake up already tired? Already behind? Already reacting? 3 years ago, that was me. The alarm would ring. I would hit snooze. 5 minutes later, snooze again. Then, without even sitting up, I would grab my phone. Messages, notifications, emails, social media. And before my feet even touched the floor, my mind was already overloaded. I hadn't done anything, but I already felt late. I already felt stressed. I already felt behind in a race that hadn't even started. Every morning felt like chasing the day, instead of leading it. But today, I wake up before my alarm most days. There's no panic, no rush, no mental chaos. And the biggest difference? My day doesn't control me anymore. I control my day. And no, this wasn't some overnight transformation. No 4 a.m. miracle routine. No billionaire productivity hack. No viral trend. The shift came from something extremely simple. I stopped destroying the first hour of my day. That's it. And that one small change slowly improved my focus, my income, my discipline, my body, and most importantly, my confidence. Not in a week, not in 30 days, but day by day. So stay with me until the end, because I'm going to give you the exact framework, not to copy my routine, but to build your own. Let's get into it. Chapter 1. The real problem. Here's what I realized. The problem was not laziness. The problem was not lack of discipline. The real problem was chaos. Every morning I started without intention. No direction. No structure. No control. The second I opened my eyes, I opened the door to the entire world. Other people's priorities. Other people's opinions. Other people's emergencies. And my brain immediately went into reaction mode. Most people don't realize this, but the first 30 minutes after you wake up is when your mind is most impressionable. It's quiet. It's soft. It's highly suggestible. Whatever you feed it in that window sets the emotional tone for your entire day. And I was feeding it stress. That's when I made one decision. Not to wake up earlier. Not to become hyperproductive, but to protect the first hour of my day. I started treating it like something sacred. No phone. No noise. No outside world. Just me. And that changed everything. Chapter 2. Remove the noise. The first step wasn't adding anything. It was removing something. The phone. For the first 45 minutes, I didn't touch it. At first, it felt uncomfortable. My hand would automatically reach for it. Not because I needed it, but because I was addicted to stimulation. Every few seconds, the urge came. Just check once. What if something important happened? But here's the truth. If it's truly urgent, someone will call. Everything else can wait. Instead of scrolling, I sat at the edge of my bed. No rush. No performance. I just breathed. Slow inhale. Slow exhale. Nothing fancy. No complicated meditation technique. And for the first time in years, my mind wasn't being pulled in 10 directions. It was calm. Not empty. Clear. And clarity is powerful. Because when your mind is clear, you don't react. You choose. And choice is where control begins. Chapter 3. The 10-minute activation. After silence, I added movement. Not an extreme workout. Not a 60-minute gym session. Just 10 minutes. Push-ups. Squats. Stretching. Enough to wake my body up. And something interesting happened. It wasn't about calories. It wasn't about muscle. It was about identity. When you move your body first thing in the morning, you send a signal to your brain. I'm active. I'm awake. I'm in charge. That tiny physical win creates momentum. And momentum is powerful. Because once you feel like someone who takes action, you start acting like it. That small 10-minute habit followed me into the rest of the day. Better focus. Better posture. Better energy. All from something that takes less time than scrolling Instagram. Chapter 4. The one-page reset. Then came the habit that changed my thinking. I call it the one-page rule. Every morning, I write one page by hand. Just one. Some days it's gratitude. Some days it's frustration. Some days it's messy thoughts that don't even make sense. It doesn't need to be smart. It doesn't need to be deep. It just needs to be honest. Because thoughts inside your head feel heavy. But once they are on paper, they become manageable. It's like cleaning a messy desk before starting work. And here's what surprised me. When I cleared my thoughts first, my decisions became easier. I wasn't overthinking everything anymore. I wasn't carrying mental clutter all day. That one page didn't change my life in 24 hours. But writing it every morning changed how I think. And when you change how you think, you change how you act. Chapter 5. Create before you consume. This was the hardest rule. Create before you consume. No YouTube. No social media. No email. Before the world gets access to your brain, you use it for yourself. Every morning, I ask one question. What is the one thing that would make today a win? Not 15 tasks. Not a huge list. Just one meaningful action. Then I start working on it. Even if it's just 30 focus minutes. At first, my brain resisted. It wanted easy dopamine. It wanted scrolling. It wanted comfort. But discipline isn't about intensity. It's about direction. And slowly, my focus rebuilt itself. My attention span improved. But more importantly, my identity shifted. I stopped seeing myself as someone who reacts. I became someone who leads. What I didn't do. Let me be clear. I don't wake up at 4 a.m. every day. I don't take ice baths. I don't meditate for an hour. There's nothing extreme here. But here's what I stopped doing. I stopped arguing with my alarm. I stopped scrolling in bed. I stopped letting notifications decide my mood. I stopped starting my day in reaction mode. And removing those habits changed my life more than adding complicated routines ever did. Because most people don't fail from lack of effort. They fail because of unnecessary noise. Real transformation isn't about doing more. It's about removing what doesn't serve you. The framework you can start tomorrow. Don't copy my routine exactly. Build your own version. But follow this structure. Protect the first 30 to 60 minutes. No phone. Create silence. Breathe slowly. Move your body for 5 to 10 minutes. Write one page. Then work on one important task. Before you consume anything. That's it. Simple. Realistic. Sustainable. Don't expect fireworks on day one. Don't expect instant motivation. The magic isn't intensity. It's repetition. Do it long enough. And one morning you'll notice something different. You're calmer. More focused. More intentional. Then your days feel lighter. Then your confidence grows. And one day you realize, you don't dread mornings anymore. You own them. If this resonated with you, comment below. I own my morning. And if you're serious about leveling up in 2026, subscribe. Because your new life doesn't begin next month. It doesn't begin next year. It begins tomorrow morning.